Hello everyone, I have just beaten Mario+Rabbids Sparks of Hope and decided to show you what characters to use and how to use them. Now let's get started. The first character we are going to talk about is Mario, the main character. Now, how to use him is he has the dual sniper weapon and it is really good, but for skill tree I recommend immediately getting a jump shot, which is really good for enemies in the beginning, and give him stomp too, because stomp will do some great extra damage, but with stomp you might need to put glide boost on him so you can stomp longer. Now, next character is Rabbids Mario. Rabbids Mario is good and really a powerhouse truck, but I recommend getting area dash and area dash increase, because that can do a lot of damage to others if you use like the gather round spark, and I can tell you what spark to use. And then I'd recommend getting punch frenzy, which lets him punch 5 times instead of 3, which is really good on enemies. Next character is Rabbids Rosalina. Rabbids Rosalina is really good when it comes to immune cooldown, and I do not know how to pronounce that. So I recommend immediately getting immune dash, because any enemy you dash into has the immune effect, and it's really good for just combat so you can focus on other enemies. I also recommend getting a new generation, which makes my last 2 turns instead of 1. And then Wake Up Slap, which basically increases its attack if an enemy has an EMI state, which is really good. Next is Rabbids Peach, and I immediately recommend getting the healing items, because you want her to be a healer when it comes. And then healing jump, which is going to be really good, so I'd get those first. And then Luigi, I get Ghost Bullet so it can pass through projectiles during his steely stare, which is really good. And then also get extra team jump and extra team jump dash to have some more movement around him, and will be really good. Next character is Rabbids Luigi. I recommend getting the Disruptor chain targets and the Disruptor ricochet distance so it can target more enemies. And for his dash attack, I'd get Exhaust Dash, because it's like immune but it still weakens the opponent. Next up is Peach, and Peach is an interesting case. She has the Boom Buster or whatever, and I'd recommend the Team Barrier upgrades, because Team Barrier is really broken and you want to use it as much as you can. Then I also recommend the Barrier Jump Assist, which basically if you use a team jump, it gets a team barrier, so use that for Rabbids Peach. And next is Edge. And Edge, if you have like the Vamp Dash spark, you can dash up to 4 times maximum and get some extra health if you have Vamp Dash. And also get critical dash and dash increases movement, so every time you use a dash, it increases your movement. And get Blade Hollow increase, because that will be really good too. And next up, lastly, is Bowser. Bowser, I'd get the Rabid Mecha Koopas. Try to get 5 and Fire Rabid Mecha Koopas, which basically gives enemies the burn status, which is really good. And try to get as much mecha numbers as you can, and then also get Demolisher, which basically destroys any enemy coverage, which is good. And also try to upgrade the damage landing boost too. Those are pretty good. And Sporks to use, not that really much, but for Rabid Mario, you'd probably use Glitter, which basically makes enemies gather around you, which is good. And Ether, so you can attack. And then Mario, you can put whatever on him, but Rabid Rosalina, like, you can, like, summon enemies so you can stay far away but also do more damage. And then Edge can have the Vamp Dash, so it can do extra damage. And then for everyone else, you can just put whatever you feel like. And that is it for the video. Thanks for watching.